right, tell me that story about how you found out about the show.
All right, so this is crazy, but I found out about the show because my husband was on a business trip in France. He's sitting next to a Swedish colleague, and she said, "Your wife is Swedish?" She's like, "Yes." He's like, "Has she heard about the Great Swedish Adventure?" And he's like, "No." So she pulls up the website, he saves it, gets home to the States, and he said, "Have you heard of this show? I was sitting next to this person who told me about it. You should apply." And actually, when I went on the site, they were applying right then, and I said, "Okay, you know, if I apply for this, they're gonna pick me." I know that sounds cocky, but I was really like, I know I can deliver this. I can rock this. He's like, "You have my blessing. You can go." And I did it. And they picked me.
Hey, Ellie Hoopa. It's Jon Strand. I'm here with Lily. I don't know your last name.
Winnail. Yeah.
Okay. And we were just reminiscing our experience on Allt För Sverige. But what an experience.
Yeah, such a great experience. I would not change anything for the world. And you inspired me to go.
Thank you.
You kind of made me scared, like that maybe I shouldn't go.
From the On the John?
From the On the John, because
gosh.
I'm thinking, cramped cars, 6 hours, not knowing where you're gonna go, no phones. I'm like, this is hell on earth.
No, that was not the point.
No, but you opened my eyes, you know, like this is what to expect, and I still decided to do it. Like, I wanted to back out several times because I was so scared. But you showed me, like you're the only one that showed me that that's what it looks like. I had no idea what it smelled like. But hearing that on the John, I'm like, okay, do I still want to do it now? Now I know what it's gonna be like. Do I still want to do it? And I did it, and thank you, because I really was prepared for that, and I was able to share it with the others. Oh, we might not know, we might be in the car for a while, or we might, you know. So thank you.
Good. Well, I'm glad it was helpful.
Yes.
I'm glad you went. I'm glad you had that experience.
The best moment of the show for me was when they flew me to northern Sweden, right near the Arctic Circle in Terneby. I had no idea that was gonna happen. I had no idea that they just kind of like spring it on you. Like, guess what? Tomorrow's your special day, and you're going to Terneby. And I was scared. I was gonna be all by myself. I just bonded with this amazing cast, and it was actually the most incredible, spiritual, connective moment of my life. I felt so connected to my ancestry, so connected to the universe. I know that sounds crazy, but I really did feel connected in such a deep sense, and it made the whole trip for me.
And your journey, I'll tell you this, truly is, and you probably know, but it's just beginning, because you'll go back, you'll meet family, you'll take care of family, they'll kind of know who you are, so you'll have even deeper conversations. Strongly encourage you to go sooner than later. Okay. It was very powerful.
I'm planning on it.
For us to go. Yeah. And you'll just so.
Did you go quite soon after, like the next summer?
We went the next summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it was. It was a really great experience, and so I'm excited for you to go back and experience it without all the cameras and have your time to yourself.
Have a fika. Good sleep. Good night's sleep.
Good night's sleep. Yes. Yeah, the show's physically demanding, but worth every moment because it's so special, and it's a
blink of an eye. When you think about your life, you're like, I can go without sleep for that many weeks. It's fine.
Going home.
Yeah, going home is so brutal.
Oh,
I kept thinking, is there a way that I could just sneak into the hotel and stay? I didn't want to go.
Yeah, because they pack you up and ship you out. Was it that way?
We were on the location and we had to get back to Stockholm, so I had to drive 6 hours, knowing that I was going home and everyone else was going to have a few days off together, and they were already in the back seats planning do you guys want to go to this? Do you want to go to that? Do you want to go to this concert? We should go to this amusement park. And I'm like, I can't do any of that. I'm going home.
The flight was brutal. Absolutely. I mean, I'm just like, you've had this life-changing experience. You don't know what to do with yourself. You know, and
who am I now? Who am I?
Exactly.
What has changed?
All the questions, everything's replaying, and then that is some bad.
How about for you?
Yeah, it was multi-layered. I'm missing my new Swedish family, you know, the cast members. I mean, you truly get so close.
You get so close to your people.
And it's indescribable.
Yeah.
Like the bond from having that intensive experience.
Exactly. It's like you have the blues. I don't know. It's like the post-reality show blues.
Yeah. No, you come back and you're down. And
Yeah.
I called.
I was
as soon
so
as-
down. I was so down for so long. I'm like, when am I ever gonna get out of this?
Yeah.
So the worst moment for me was going home. I really, really wanted to stay until the end. I loved the experience. I loved everything that I was learning about culture, about Sweden, about my family. I bonded with all these people. They were like family to me. And so for me to go home, it was almost embarrassing. I didn't want to be the first one. I know there has to be a first one to go, but I did not want to be that first one. So that was the hardest part. I wanted to stay to the very end. The biggest changes since being back home have been just a more strong identity in who I am and being more present. When we're over there without phones and with being with new people and in a situation that's completely unknown, it almost forces you to be in the moment. You can't do anything else but live right in the now. And it's kind of cool that I've been able to bring that back home with me because it makes for such a richer life, not worrying about tomorrow, not thinking about the past, just being in the moment, and it makes every relationship so much richer.
Really glad to meet you,
Good to meet you
and
too.
wish you all the best on your entrepreneurial endeavors.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing where all that takes you.
I don't know
as well.
what's next, but 2024 will be a good year.
Exciting.
Good luck for you
Exciting.
too.
All right, thanks, Lily.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.